Okay, I do believe I'm finally recording. Hi everyone, I'm Kelly Renee, and this is my new diamond painting channel, Sharing Our Shine. Why did I even start this channel? Well, guess you could say because I didn't think there were enough diamond painting channels on YouTube. Yeah, pause for laughter. There's plenty. And I wanted to participate. I've been a YouTube lurker for a long time, watching all of you. And I do many of the same things in many of the same ways, but there are some things that I might do just a little bit differently. And this is the platform to share those thoughts, share what I do and how I do it. And I decided for 2024, as we approach the new year, today is December 27th, 2023, that I wanted to do something a little different, kind of a New Year's resolution, and this is it. So, thanks for checking in and seeing what it's going to be all about. I wanted to do this video to tell you a little bit about myself and my diamond painting journey. It's a journey that started in 2019. And I remember the first time I heard the phrase diamond painting. I asked a few family members who were into crafting what it was. They didn't know either. So, of course, I went to YouTube for my, excuse me, early in the morning. It's like 6 a.m. or, nope, 6:40 a.m. I get up early and I diamond paint early. And so I went to YouTube for my education to say, what is diamond painting? It sounds interesting. What is it? How does it work? I don't know how many videos I watch. A lot. Because that's what I do. YouTube is kind of my everyday TV. And that's kind of what I do. So I went to YouTube, got that education, went to Amazon, and bought a few paintings, and really enjoyed it. Not long after I started diamond painting, I kind of caught that bug that many of us catch. And I went out and started buying, collecting diamond paintings, not knowing how to really look at them, how to analyze them, how to say, oh, this is a good image for 30 by 40, or this is a good image for 30 by 30. Who knew? I didn't know. And a lot of those early diamond paintings have landed in Goodwill, donated them there. So I've been diamond painting for a few years. I quickly, maybe 6 months into diamond painting, discovered the premium sites, and that's where I stayed for the last 2.5 years. Well, is that true? Yeah, about 2.5 years or so, because I took about a year off of diamond painting. No diamond painting, no buying, no anything. But prior to that, I had discovered Diamond Art Club. I discovered Dreamer Designs and a lot of other shops that sold the premium paintings. And I stayed in that lane all this time. I have more than 130, 140 premium diamond paintings. I have lived in that world and have spent thousands. But as time has progressed on, while I still shop at that level, I know that as I get older and I'm getting closer to retirement, that's not a lane or a price point that I can maintain. So I started watching more YouTube videos and getting enabled, as we all do, by all of you. And I discovered Temu. I had discovered previously AliExpress, and I have some paintings from there. But I discovered Temu and I started supplementing my collection with things that I have seen there. Many of the paintings that I have started with paintings that I saw on your unboxings. It's like, oh my god, I gotta have that. And of course, many times, all too often, they were sold out. Or I got lucky enough to get it into my cart. But some of the paintings may have sold out before I actually made the purchase. That just happens. And I'm learning how to navigate Temu and discover what shops are out there, what the quality of those different shops are. So, it's an education. It doesn't have to be necessarily very costly one. I can't read that symbol. I'll have to turn my light down. So I'm navigating that world. And I will still buy the premium paintings because I like the quality. I like the artists. I like the fact that they're licensed and we are supporting the art trade. And I know that's just the opposite on many of the international sites. I'm aware of that. I'm not in denial. I know how it all works. Been around for a minute. But I'm going to venture in. I feel like there are many ways to complement and support an artist without putting cash money in their hands. That's probably how they would prefer it, and I don't disagree. Sorry, needed some lip balm. But I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and I know this is a very divisive topic in the diamond painting world, but we'll go into that as I kind of venture more and more into what these types of videos will ultimately be. What I will be calling a whip and wonder, because I wonder about stuff and I want to chat about it. Let me show you the image of the painting that's on my desk right now. It's a very special image because our white French bulldog passed away in 2023, 12 years to cancer. And this is the painting so far. I started at the bottom. This is day 7. It's going very slowly. It's a budget kit that I bought from Amazon May 16th, 2021. I know that because I looked it up. It is a bit of a challenge. The glue is not very good. The printing is not very good. The drills have a lot of trash. And I'm struggling through it because I love the painting and it's meaningful. Having just lost her this year. This is a gift for a family member that I will be finishing and embellishing in ways that I have ideas in my head. But that's what I'm working on right now. So, again, this is a welcome video. This is my foray into the diamond painting space on YouTube. And what you can expect on my channel are whip and wonders, which many people refer to as whip and chats. A lot of diamond painting content creators do unbaggings and unboxings. I will be calling them reveal and react, R&R. But they will be my unboxing or unbagging videos. I'll also be doing completions. I'll be showing completions as I finish a diamond painting that's on my desk. And I will be doing like quarterly reviews, taking all the diamond paintings I finished and sharing them with you guys on a quarterly basis, kind of like a summary, to see them again, just in their finished form. And I do keep a diamond painting journal, logbook / journal, and I hope to keep that up to date with all of my finishes, so I'll have stats and things like that. In the future, as I kind of get my feet wet in this space, I'm looking to do collaborations with other content creators if they're interested. I'm looking to participate in events across the spectrum for licensed and non-licensed events. and I'm looking to host events. I have some ideas in my head that will be unique, I hope, to this channel. I have some ideas of how that's going to work. I'm not ready to reveal them. And I'll also be doing uh, tools that I have purchased, that I have using in my diamond painting practice, supplies that I've gotten, and any hacks that I come up with, and any DIY diamond painting. I have an idea for that too. Not ready to reveal it just yet, but I wanted to hit the record button, just say hello. I'm new to this platform. Well, not to the platform. YouTube is like my television. But I'm new to recording videos. I don't necessarily have an editing software. And I don't know that I want to get into that level of production. I basically want to make this easy on myself. I want to turn on the video, talk to you guys, have a conversation, get a discussion going, share what I do, and make it easy. And spending hours editing with intros and outros and all those things that I appreciate on the channels of others, I don't necessarily want to do, because that's more work that I'm mentally signing up for. I may end up going down that road as this whole journey as a content creator goes forward, but I'm not thinking about, oh, how am I going to do that? How am I going to do this? How about I just turn on the video, talk to you guys, show what I'm going to show, keep it short, sweet, simple, entertaining, amusing, as much as my sense of humor and my wit can contribute. We'll see. Sometimes I'm more witty than other times. Like now, it's early in the morning, haven't had my coffee. That's a me problem. But I decided to turn on the video anyway, because I gotta read that symbol. Because I think we can procrastinate ourselves into inactivity. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I'll wait for this date. Oh, I'll wait for that date. And in the meantime, that date has come and gone, and we've made no forward progress in our plans. And I'm a procrastinator. I will put things off that are scary, outside of my comfort zone, just because it's easy to do. I can just not do the thing that I'm thinking about doing, and I win, right? Procrastination just wins. But I think at the end of the day, when you keep procrastinating and you never just jump in, you never just do, and let the chips fall where they may. I don't have to have everything just perfect. I'm going to be struggling with lighting. I'm limited on my space. I have this space here. This is my A2 light board. I've got a space over there. Over there. Where's my camera? Okay. Over there, where I have my kitting up. And I'll show that in another video. So let's say I have about, let's see, 1, 2. This is about 30 inches that way. And that way I have about 3 feet. I share this desk. It's like a U. It's a U-shaped. And on 3/4 of my desk is all work stuff. The other quarter is just for gaming, crafting, whether I'm doing diamond painting or art journaling or adult coloring. I do all those things. Here lately it's just diamond painting, but I do all those things. And I have to use the same space. So I have to clear something out in order to put something else on. I hope to remedy that in the future and give myself different workspaces for different areas by reorganizing the space I do have and making a little bit more room for myself. So I don't know how my reveal and react, or my R&R videos, my unbagging videos are going to be. I know what I've seen others do, and I know what I like about what they do, and I know what I don't like about what they do. So the things that I don't like what they do, I won't be doing because I don't like seeing it, so why would I do it, right? For example, showing all the drills. That I generally fast forward on those things so I can see the next painting, and I just like to see the palette and maybe what I call a color study. Especially if I'm doing a portrait, I like to pull those colors out to see what colors are actually going into that portrait or some other areas of the canvas. In my own diamond painting practice, um, I call that color study. So I'll be doing some color study. I do flatten my canvas, paddle flatten my canvas. Some people don't like that because of crinkling noise. Um, and I, apologize for that in advance. The nature of the packaging in our hobby makes noise. And so, avoid that as much as possible, or limit that. I can't avoid it because packaging is packaging is packaging, right? So I can't avoid it, but I can limit it as much as I can, and I can say, hey, about the crinkle, if you want to go ahead and um, turn your speakers off or turn your sound off for a minute. I've got to find that symbol. It's going to drive me bananas. It's one of those symbols that I'm just struggling to read. So I will discover and I will put the right drill there. But back and wait a second. Um, so that's sharing our shine. I'm Kelly Renee. This is the start of my platform, my first video. It won't be fancy. I'm not going to put on airs for people. I have struggled with going out to the budget sites and seeing licensed artwork out there. I'm going to do what I can as a consumer. I will treat myself to those images that I like. If they're stolen art, I will bring that to the attention of the community. I will, if I can find a gallery post for the artist, I will put that in the description so that others can venture into their licensed world and indulge themselves that way. But I'm not going to hide. I just want to be me. I'm going to be real about it. I buy premium, I support the artist, and I have done so at a level that many people don't. And when you take what I have compared to some others, it's minimal. I have about 130, 140, somewhere in that range. And others have twice that, three times that. It's not about quantity. I pay the prices. I paid those $80 prices, $60 prices. I've paid as much as $90 for a diamond painting. For many reasons. I like the art. I like the quality of the premium kits. And I believe in supporting the artists and the artist community. So you pay the price for that. That goes into the cost of those paintings. They have to pay those artists a commission. That's how they make money, the licensing, and they get commissions on the sales. When the international companies are taking their artwork, making a profit off of it, and not compensating the artist, yeah. I mean, that would rub anybody the wrong way, and me included. Um, but there's other ways to bring attention to an artist, to give that artist their due, without directly compensating them. If I can discover, and I have in the past done this, I bought a piece of licensed art, I found out who the artist was, really liked their work, and read a little bit about them and found out they were a Patreon of United Way. I gifted a $10 donation to United Way in their name. I bought a piece of their unlicensed diamond painting, and I just wanted to do that. I'm not required to. There's no diamond art police that are going to come knocking on my door if I don't. It's just something I want to do. So there's other ways to give the artists the attention that they're due, and to make sure that they're compensated in some way as opposed to no way at all. So you'll see that on my channel. You'll see unlicensed art being displayed and shown on my channel. Some of you will not subscribe or not be a part of my diamond painting community because of that, and I understand it. I really do. Those aren't just words. I really do understand it. Because in the past I've been like you, but over time, I guess, and really giving it a lot of thought, and knowing that this is the budget area of diamond painting is something that I started with, but I'm better informed, I'm better educated now. I know what to look for, and you'll see what I bought, and hopefully I made good choices, not necessarily, but we'll see. But I know what to look for, I know how to judge quality, I know what's workable and not workable. This painting is a budget painting, and it is barely workable. I have to do a lot of work to get this painting in giftable form. I'm going to have to mica finish it. I'm going to have to seal it. I'm going to embellish it. I have some ideas of how to embellish it. I've shared it with my friend Cece in Texas. Hey, Cece. So this is taking a lot of work, and it's going a little bit slower because I'm having trouble reading the drill fill. But I'm working on it. I'm getting through it. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, thanks for stopping in. I'm going to show you, you can exit right. And if you are interested in watching my channel grow and being part of this community, feel free to just subscribe. I don't know yet how often I'll post videos. Don't know yet. This is the first. This is just a start. This is just me saying, hey, turn on the video, say something, do something, and begin this journey. So we'll see how it goes. Once a week, twice a week, once every... I don't know yet. I don't know. But we'll see how it goes. Anyway, thanks for stopping in. Hope you'll return. And we'll talk again soon, folks. Take care.